Hey guys, this is Techstar. Your past week, how was it? Have you kept up with the most recent news on technology and Elon Musk's personal life? Join us in bringing the fascinating technology video right now.
Still want to buy an EV? Here's a Tesla charging line in California. Tesla's supercharger charging station used to be overloaded and congested when users had to wait too long to charge their EV fully. It's also a thorny issue that scares people away from owning an EV. However, in the soonest time, this problem will be solved when Elon Musk reveals a technology that NASA is developing that can fully charge an electric vehicle in less than 5 minutes. Keep watching to find out how NASA developed this technology.
Wouldn't it be wonderful if we began right away? Let's get started.
NASA said application of this new technology is unprecedented in the reduction of time required to charge a vehicle and may remove one of the key barriers to worldwide adoption of electric vehicles. Elon Musk revealed that NASA technology developed for use on the International Space Station could also be used to charge electric vehicles at a much faster rate than currently possible, even if it's set from 0% to 100% in 5 minutes or less. 5 minutes? That sounds excellent. This is a complex cooling technique to help specific electrical systems in space develop proper temps and can deliver almost 5 times the amount of current of other electric vehicle chargers on the market. So how does this cooling technology allow electric cars to be charged more quickly? As you might expect, it's a bit complicated, but here's the basics. Reducing the charging time for electric vehicles to 5 minutes will require charging systems to provide current at 1400 amps. Advanced chargers only deliver current up to 520 amps. In most chargers available to consumers, they support less than 150 amps. Charging systems providing 1400 amps would generate significantly more heat than current systems, however, and would require improved methods to control temperature. Therefore, NASA applied a subcooled flow boiling principle to the electric vehicle charging process. Subcooled flow boiling allows delivery of 4.6 times the current of the fastest available electric vehicle charger today by removing up to 24.22 kilowatts of heat. The charging cable can provide 2400 amps, far beyond the 1400 required to reduce the time needed to charge an electric car in 5 minutes. So what are the benefits of this new technology for EV users? Application of this new technology increases in an unprecedented reduction of the time required to charge a vehicle and may remove the #1 critical barrier to the worldwide adoption of electric cars. Musk said this could help eliminate the U.S. government's $7.5 billion investment in infrastructure and solve the long-standing problem with EV charging because problems with slow charging and breakdowns of public charging stations have caused many difficulties for electric vehicle users. So this technology could make owning an electric car more appealing. The news from NASA comes as electric vehicle sales are on track to hit an all-time high this year. The worldwide EV sales doubled in 2021 to represent nearly 9% of the car market, and expect record sales this year, lifting them to 13% of total light-duty vehicle sales globally. In particular, Tesla CEO Elon Musk holds the leading position in the EV industry. This promises to be an essential step forward in the relationship between Tesla and NASA as they've signed contracts and cooperated in the aerospace field. So when NASA develops this fast charging technology, the CEO of Tesla will undoubtedly have the opportunity to work and acquire the system together. When the problem of car charging is solved, the trend and demand for electric vehicles will surely increase. From there, the automaker that benefits most is Tesla. With fast charging speed, Tesla users no longer have to spend as much time and cost using a public charging network. The researchers found that 25% of respondents say they would likely buy a fully electric car for their next vehicle purchase. Furthermore, high gas prices are the driving force in most consumers wanting to go electric, with 77% of those intending to switch, citing saving on fuel as the primary reason for that decision. The increase in gas prices over the last 6 months has pushed consumers to consider going electric, especially younger generations, says Greg Brannon, AAA's Director of Automotive Engineering and Industry Relations. They're looking for ways to save, and automakers continue to incorporate cool styling and the latest cutting-edge technology into these electric vehicles, which appeal to this group. Although many are enthused about the prospect of switching to an electric vehicle to save money on fuel, there's still widespread concern regarding charging accessibility and vehicle travel range. Roughly 60% of surveyed respondents said they're concerned about the insufficient amount of places to charge, and 58% say they fear running out of a charge in the middle of a trip. Before electric cars can become widely used, certain challenges must be overcome. First, a network of charging stations must be deployed along highways and roads to enable the charging of EVs. Second, the time required to charge a vehicle must be reduced. Currently, charging times vary widely from 30 minutes at a station alongside a roadway to hours or overnight using at-home charging stations. Not to mention network connectivity issues, broken plugs, and payment system failures from a series of public charging stations. So let's hope that NASA's new technology will quickly be applied and spread, because this fast charging technology promises to bring electric vehicles closer to consumers, eliminating prejudice when charging the car takes too long. In the future, NASA researchers and Purdue University plan to work with EV or charging cable manufacturers to test the prototype on EVs within the next 2 years. While still in the research phase, Devadanush said, "We are working with several automobile component manufacturers to improve further and implement this technology." Devadanush will now serve as the Assistant Director at Purdue University's Electric Vehicle Charging and Thermal Management Research Center, where he, Professor Mudawar, and the team are engaged in research and are presently discussing with several entities to finalize R&D efforts related to several components of the EV charging process and the EVs themselves. So how do you think NASA's new technology will change the electric vehicle industry? Let us know in the comments below. And that is the end of today's episode. We'd like to take time to thank you for your support of Techstars. And don't hesitate to comment below if you have any thoughts about this episode. And if you find the video interesting, give us a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and share our video.